Hello everyone, Chesburger here, and lately I've had a problem. You see, I haven't been getting to bed early enough, and oh god, it's 4 a.m. Anyways, I have school coming up, and we're gonna have to get up at 8 a.m., and I probably need to get to bed earlier, so today I'm going to be fixing that. You might be wondering, how are you going to do that? To be honest, no idea. I don't know how to interact with the Twitter API. I don't know how to program any of this. But I'm going to learn as I go, because I do know C++, and I'm going to make probably something that I'm going to show right about now. Okay, so here's the plan. We begin over here in the setup phase. We take the C++ program here. It writes the bedtime that I want to set into the data file. Then we go over to polling. C++ program starts, asks the data, hey, what time is it? The data returns the time. C++ then goes, hey, clock, what time is it? That says what time it is. Then the C++ program will check the current time against the data time. If it's not it'll keep doing that every 5 minutes or so. Then once it gets close, it'll do it like every 30 seconds. And then from there, once it's time, oh no, I'm not asleep, it'll say, hey data, this is how many minutes have passed. Hey Python, it's time, do it. So the Python will say, how many minutes passed is it? For the first time, it'll be 0. So say, okay, 0. And then Python will then tweet out a message to Twitter that says, hey, he hasn't gone to sleep yet. Publicly shame him. And then, if it's 5 minutes after, which will be the next time that I will send, the Python will be like, hey, it's been 5 minutes after, shame him more, and they'll send that message too. So that's the plan. Will it work? I have no idea. Anyways, let's get started. It took 4 hours and crying myself to sleep, and then 4 more hours in order to do this, but I did it. Anyways, why did I choose C++? Why? Anyways, let's get into the code. So we start down here, we take the data, we ask, hey, what bedtime do you want? We write it. And then we go up here, we take that, we put it into the file. Oh, great! Look how many lines of code that took to do! It's Python, that'd be like 3 lines. And then we go back down here, and then we say, okay, now read the data. Oh my god, what is this monstrosity? What? This is what you need to read everything. All of that! Why? Why C++? Anyways, what this does, it opens the file. If not, it sends an error. It makes a filler thing here, and then it puts the stuff into the filler, counts how many things it put in. Then down here, it reads out how many things it put in, and then reads what the file says. That took 8 hours, and I have another program left, and then another script to interact with the API. This is going to take forever. Oh well, I'm gonna do it. It's all for you. It's all for you, viewers. I hate you. Okay, so, I recorded that last clip at 2 p.m. It's now 10 p.m. I haven't stopped working on this. It's been 8 hours. But, I made the thing. It sort of works twice, and then it breaks, but, I'm about to find out why, hopefully. And then, we can start working on the Twitter bot. Okay, so it's now the 4th day of working on this. And, I think I'm putting around 30 hours into it so far. And anyways, that number's made up, but whatever. I got it to fix the issue I was having, but also I made another issue, and every time I fix an issue, it seems like I make 2 more issues. So, hopefully I'll be able to get it done, but if I don't, you won't see this video, and it'll never go up. But hopefully I do get it done because I really want to do this. So, anyways, I've had it running for the past hour now, and it appears that it is working. I changed up a few things, and somehow it works. Honestly, I don't really know. But I've had it running for an hour, and it's been firing exactly when it's supposed to, and all the debugging is showing the right information. So I think I fixed it. So now it's time to start on the Twitter API. I don't know how to do that. So, let's figure it out, because I figured this out. Oh no, if you look in the bottom right, it appears that it is currently past the time that I set to go to bed. If only I had a robot that would publicly shame me. Wait, I do! Would you look at that? It says it right there, and I definitely didn't miss the time and misspell the thing, so it didn't work the first couple times, and that's definitely not why it sent at 7 past instead of right at midnight. Not at all. Anyways, this took me so long to make, but it works, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Anyways, if we go into here, this is the console log. Okay, so I realized that the explanation I made last night was pretty bad because I was tired. So anyways, I'm gonna redo it right now. If you don't want to learn about the code, you don't have to. Go click on a different video wait, no, it's over there. Yeah, over there. Go click on one of those. If you want to learn about the code, go ahead, stick around. Anyways, let's get into it. So we have the main Sleepbot thing. I actually ended up combining the original file. If you remember from the diagram, there's that one C++ that then went to the one file, then went to the main one. I got rid of that, combined it all into one. So anyways, if we go into here, we have a crap ton of functions, but let's get into the main thing. So we ask the user what they want to set, we write it. We don't really need to do that, but I didn't feel like changing it because I'm lazy. So then after we write it, we read it back, store it in the variable. We do a bunch of math with that thing to set target times. We do a bunch of math to figure out the current time. And then this is just here for debugging. I don't need it anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then we go to check the times. We also don't need this. We check if the current time is the target time. If it is, then we activate the Python script. Then we wait for it to activate, and then we go ahead and set the new target 5 minutes in the future. Then we do the math again to split that up. And then once that's done, we store the time passed into the data file, so that'll read that it's been 5 minutes past, or however many minutes past. Actually, I should probably do that before I send... No, I don't need to. And then I write the data into that file, which I probably already said, but whatever. And then I output what I've set it to just to verify that it works. So then... this is the part that does the loop. I don't want it running all the time because that would take so much CPU power. So I let it wait for 5 minutes, or if it's getting close, it'll wait for 30 seconds to check, because I don't want to kill my computer. But that's basically the code. It just loops that over and over again, checks the current time, sees if it's the right time, and then if it's not, it waits. Once it does decide that it's time, it activates this Python script. Now, I'm not stupid, so I stored all of this in a different variable, or in a different file. So we look into here, we open the data file, we read the second line, and then set that to time passed. And then date, we figure out today's date, we store it in the European format, or actually the format for the rest of the world because US is stupid. But we're gonna use the rest of the world's format. And then if it's 0, it'll just say I didn't go to bed on time. If the time passed actually has a number, then we do a customized message that says it has been blank minutes and Chessburger still not gone to bed. And then people are free to publicly shame me. So that's pretty much the entire bot done. I can't believe I actually did this. You can go ahead and look at my Twitter down in the description to see if I ever don't sleep. And then you can publicly shame me too. So anyways guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just a small YouTuber. I don't really do stuff like this a lot. But I really want to do more stuff like this. It was actually pretty fun. So if you want to do that, go ahead and subscribe. If not, that's fine. Do whatever. I don't care. Anyways, this has been Chessburger, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!